Okay, so we're here with Jolie Foster, and when it says Foster Family Stable, it really is a family.
Yeah,
So talk about your role in this stable, here, and at the farm too.
I would say my role is just kind of making sure everything's like steady. Like at home, when the parents are out of town, or here at Ellis, I'm making sure the babies have, a full water trough, or making sure everybody in the barn got fed lunch that day, just because I might have, to go to work in the afternoon. Sometimes I work like a 10 to 2 job, and so mom gets up early and feeds them maybe around 4 o'clock when she wakes up, and then I'll feed them at like 8 o'clock before I go to work. And then I get home, and then it's all over again. It's at the barn. Everybody's getting all their nighttime stuff done. We clean stalls again. Sometimes we let my little pony out that I've had since my dad got it for me. I've had it since I was in preschool, and we'll let him out, and he just goes and eats grass all over the farm, doesn't have to be watched, and then he comes back for feed time. And I would just say, I'm like, whenever you need me, I'm like there. If they need me over here, I come here one day, like this morning.
So what all would you have been doing this morning? It was a slow morning because y'all didn't train.
And it rained, so this morning I just walked probably about 4 or 5 horses around the barn, a good 20 to 30 minutes, and then I let some horses pick. A baby got a little excited on me, almost got kicked. It was fun. And then just, I guess, picking stalls whenever there's an empty one, and then helping mom if there's like one that's not so hyper to groom, because sometimes they don't like you letting them pick up their feet so well, so they'll just kick at you.
Well, this alone could be a full-time job, but you actually have another job.
Yes, I work at Hibbett's in Owensboro, and I somehow do that job around soccer and going to the gym like almost every day. So.
Now you're serious about soccer. You played for both your high school team,
Mm-hmm.
and also do you play for like a club team as well?
I used to play for a club team, United. Yeah. I played for 2 years, but I decided that I don't want to do like soccer in college, so I've been putting more of my effort into tennis, but I'm still putting effort into soccer. Just definitely gonna try tennis a little more.
And you're going to be a senior at what high school?
Apollo High School.
In Owensboro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how do you find time to do everything?
I don't know. Time
sleep?
management is like my key thing. I've always been good at it. Like I can somehow wake up and just know exactly how I want my day to go. Like horses, soccer, gym, work, and then maybe soccer at the evening, because we had 2 days. We had 2 soccer practices a day last week, and somehow I managed to have time to work in between all of those days. So.
Well, let's talk about the stable a little bit. What did it mean to your family when Kiddadan won the $750,000 dueling rounds derby last year?
Pretty much like all of our hard work is finally gone to something, and we can finally grow it from there. So like when he won that, I feel like my parents finally realized, whoa, we can do this. And I mean, yeah, I always knew they could. It's just, they needed that win. So
yeah. It puts some pep in everybody's step.
Yeah, and hope too.
And we were looking at Linguistics.
Mm-hmm.
She was with you, and just tell me a little bit about Linguistic.
She's very feisty. I don't walk her much, but I can help her with mom any chance I get, and I feel like she's very fast, very fast.
And what can you tell us about Pure Panic?
Pure Panic, he is my sweetheart. I loved him the day Dad brought him home. He's the most beautiful boy ever. I think he's gonna win. I think it's an easy win for him.
And what about Kiddadan?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I mean, you were saying how you love Pure Panic. I mean, describe your feelings for Kiddadan. Do you work with him?
I do not work with Kiddadan a lot, just because he is a very hands-on type of horse. He can flip out at any second kind of boy, but he's very sweet. I think Dad works really well with him. Him and Dad have this weird bond. Like as soon as Dad puts on a chain, like he's like, okay, boss has got me. Let's go walking.